Well, time to embarrass myself yet again.
Disclaimer. This video is satire and meant to be viewed as such. Any and all jokes made are not meant to be taken seriously, and the video is meant to be lighthearted and fun. If you're easily offended, please click off the video. If you're not easily offended, please enjoy.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yes, you do. You're gonna get f***ing chocolates. And if the metaphor is talking about the different types of chocolates, then just look at the back of the f***ing box.
Hey guys, Funkalicious Juicy Burgers here. And man, it's been a whole f***ing year. But anyway, today's the day. Good old Valentine's Day.
So, it's no longer Valentine's Day, because it's been nearly a week now, because editing took a lot longer than I thought it would. So please just act like it's still Valentine's Day and not like I'm late like I always am.
The day of love and relationships, but for me, it's a day of sorrow.
I mean, come on, it's a no-brainer that I'm a single loner. Just look at me. Gotta add another check to the virgin list.
I'm the biggest bird, I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird, I'm the biggest.
Oh no, I'm the biggest bird, I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird,
Now you see, when I was just a little kid, I used to get a crush on literally just any girl I saw. If they interacted with me in any way at all, even if I barely knew them, something in my head would just click and I would be drawn to them like a pit bull to a toddler. I have no idea why, it just happened. I like to think that now I've changed from that, but then I have doubt. Sometimes I think, do I still do this? Maybe, or maybe not. I want to say no to that answer, but I don't know. Is there something wrong with me?
The world may never know.
Who knows? Maybe it's just puberty. And then there's that day. That dreaded Valentine's Day. It used to be so easy in elementary school, man. Like, everyone would give you candy, and then you would give candy to everyone else. Now then, in middle school and high school, all of that stopped. And then you only receive things from people who actually like you. It just makes me think to myself, will I ever get my special someone? The person that I enjoy being around and that I can enjoy my life with? And then I go back to reality, and then I realize that I have zero riz and I can't get a girlfriend.
Anyway, who cares about all that stuff? Let's get to the topic of this video. To celebrate this wondrous holiday, I don't know.
Now, I've made a few Valentine's videos in the past, both to varying degrees of quality. And my last video I ever did was, well...
Soldier boy, cut. I got the new band for y'all called the Soldier Boy.
But that was an April Fool's video, so who cares? Anyway, I don't really want to do that again, and I want to do something different. So what can I do? I can't really record myself doing what I do every Valentine's Day when I'm lonely, which is cry myself to sleep.
You know what? To help me find out, I'm gonna call my main man.
Thank you for calling Super Mario Brothers Plumbing. It's for me, Luigi. And if you need service, please text us at the same number. You just call 929-555-MARIO. That's 929-556-2746. Message us about any issues wherever you live. House, condo, mansion. And we'll be sure to text you back right away, because at Super Mario Brothers Plumbing, we don't say let's go wait. We say let's go. Oh, and check our website, fmbplumbing.com. We're still working on it, so more updates to come. Bye-bye.
Well, that didn't work. You know what? F it. I'll just do like video games or something. The first game we're gonna look at is Doki Literature Club.
Oh man, I used to love this game. Back in early 2018, I was all over it. My first Valentine's video was about the game too, so yeah. When the game came out, it was only on Steam and I didn't have a computer, so my best bet was watching Jacksepticeye play it, of course. I thought the game was really neat, the characters were fun and cute, and it just felt like a normal dating sim before the twist. Not to mention the hidden lore with a secret character, and different game files with backstories, not to mention the console re-release of the game had extra content alongside with extra lore with more files on how the game was created in canon. From this big corporation called the Metaverse, and Monika's AI being talked about through more files. But I'm getting sidetracked. Let's talk about the love of this game. Most of the lovey-dovey shit is in the first act, where you're introduced to the girls Sayori, Monika, Yuri, and Natsuki. Your goal is to write poems every day after the club meetings by choosing words that will appeal to one of the girls, so then they can be your love interest throughout the game. Usually this would end up with you hanging out with that character even more during the next club meet, and you would get these cute CGs of the characters, and then this would lead to you either choosing Yuri or Natsuki to go home with and work on stuff for the upcoming festival. Not Sayori though for some reason, no idea why. All the romance goes to shit though because... Oh shit! This is when shit really hits the fan and you realize Monika's obsessed with you, yada 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 yada. Despite the horror aspect though, the fan base really grew because of these characters. These characters had sad and interesting enough backstories that were fleshed up upon in different mods where you could have really a happy ending with each of the girls. And again, this would make me cry in my sleep because these characters aren't and never will be real.
Now for our next game, we have Persona 5.
Persona 5. I was a big fan of this game since day one. And by day one, I mean when Joker was announced for Smash Bros. Yeah, I'm one of those people. But you know what? This game is so cool and stylish, and the story's great. Playing as the mighty Phantom Thieves as they change the hearts of all the horrible people in the world. Or just Tokyo, I guess. The combat in this game is really more than just your average turn-based RPG because it adds so many interesting features in the gameplay, like one-mores and baton passes and the personas themselves being just mature Pokemon, basically. There's just so much to talk about that won't do it justice. But again, I'm getting off track. The cool thing about Persona 5 is that when you're not exploring the metaverse, you're living life as a normal dude, and then there's the Confidants. The Confidants are social links where you can interact with the different characters, and you get to see them develop through their own challenges and stories. And with most of the female characters, you can romance them, of course. With this romancing feature though, you can decide to choose all of the romanceable characters and create a harem. I say this because the game has a Valentine's Day of its own. You could just spend Valentine's Day with one of the girls, but if you max out all of the romance social links and choose not to talk to them before Valentine's, you'll end up hanging out with Ryuji and then doing bro things.
Wonder if I'll get a girlfriend before I graduate high school.
Facts, Ryuji.
See, women, they like guys who know themselves. You gotta know how to be comfortable with who you are. And a guy who's constantly on high alert, trying to chase love, sounds to me like he's still figuring himself out.
Damn, that's actually some pretty good advice. The next day, all the girls show up to your door to yell at you and shove all their chocolate in your face for not being with any of them and being a fucking dick.
You dick! Oh, see you later. If you survive.
Man, I wish I was Joker in that moment. I mean, come on, I kind of look like him, right? There's also an unused Valentine's Day event where it's a lot more of a happy situation. Instead of beating up Joker, all of the girls are fine with him dating each girl, and they put him on a high pedestal. Like I said, God, I wish I was Joker in this situation. And that's it for that. I will also say that the last two Persona games both had events where the male characters would be put in a situation where they're in a hot spring at the same time as the females, where they would end up beating up the males because, you know, comedy. For some reason though, Persona 5 didn't have this. Fortunately though, the sequel, Persona 5 Strikers, has us covered.
Whoa, An! Are those CGI? What cheat codes did you use to get those? Dieting life hacks? You're so skinny. Yeah.
Could you stop drawing attention to me? Go bother Haru instead. Hers are no different.
Stop it! Haru, not bad. These could knock someone flat.
It isn't an anime game without giving us a shit ton of fan service, you know?
Fist of justice!
Yep. We're in heaven, alright.
Again, I would cry because I wish the characters existed in real life. Do you see a running theme here? The theme is that I have no bitches.
Where are you, bastard? Talk about getting no bitches. Motherfucker!
The next game is Persona 4. Now for Persona games, there are different versions. Persona 5 has Persona 5 Royal, Persona 3 has Persona 3 FES and Persona 3 Portable. So what does Persona 4 have? Well, Persona 4 has Golden, I guess, but we're gonna talk about the real Persona 4. I'm talking about the special Persona 4 Chie Bath game. Oh yeah! Jokes aside, this was a flash game with the premise of trying to look through a hole while the characters Chie and Yukiko try to take a bath.
Write that down, write that down!
You do this by clicking with the beat given to you. Finally, a game where you can be a peeping Tom without getting a restraining order. The game usually ends with Chie catching you and then beating you up, and then advertising Persona 4. Now apparently the game's files show an actual new Chie sprite that I guess was covered up because all you can see in the game is just a fucking hole. Man, I'd sure like somebody to do a speedrun of this game. Just call it the nude %. Honestly, I have no idea why this game exists, so let's just move on. Next up, we have Angry Birds Canon 3.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
This game is a knockoff Angry Birds Flash game where you complete different puzzles as Red, trying to collect the girl Redbird, and using the level to move and avoid pigs as they're unkillable. You have to use the classic Angry Birds slingshot to angle and give power to each bird's throw, and navigate through each stage. There's also weird gravity effects for some reason, so I guess you have to judge your throws based on that. You know, knockoff game stuff. The game is actually pretty harmless, but it can still be fun and even addicting, really. Too bad you can't play it anymore since Flash got nuked. Up next we have, Sonic Adventure Kiss.
Hi Sonic, I've been meaning to tell you something,
Shut up, you stupid bitch! Hi-ya!
I'm lost! Oh, thank goodness, can you help me please?
Let me touch your boobs! Let me touch your boobs!
Oh yeah, now this is real shit. The goal of this game is to let Sonic and Blaze the Cat kiss while not getting caught by other Sonic characters. Truly riveting gameplay.
I'm Sonic, Sonic the Hedgehog. It's a bad thing, a very bad thing. You've been a very bad girl, and you need to be spanked. Now bend over the bed and pull up your skirt.
Mostly it's just the characters look around and then you have to stop kissing while they're looking, and then when they stop looking and they do their own thing, then you go back to kissing. God, I fucking hate myself. If I play this game for too long, I might get too into it. So please, don't... Now that I think about it though, due to recent news of YouTuber Emu Emmy and the original Sonic voice actor Ryan Drummond, I guess Blaze wasn't the only one kissing Sonic, you know what I mean?
Hey, I'll play with you some other time. That was tight! Marriage? No way!
Emmy's rejecting me because I'm black. Emmy's rejecting me because I'm brown. Emmy, come back to me, you fucking whore, and let
I mean, seriously though, he did the Sonic voice, like what the fuck?
Jason Griffith.
Yeah, that's my name.
Do the shadow voice.
I'm going to destroy this damn pussy.
Oh, yeah.
So that's about it for the games, I guess. I was gonna talk about Roblox because there's an absolute treasure trove of different love-themed games and role-play games and all that, but there's just way too many to talk about, so not today. I was also gonna talk about Fortnite roleplay, but you know, that's just a line that can't be crossed.
So those were the games. So what have I learned so far? Well, first off, I learned that these games fucking suck. And I learned that with each video I make, I continue to make my reputation even worse.
But at the end of the day, I learned that I don't need any of this. I have all I need to live a meaningful life. I have a caring family, all the games I want, and I have so many amazing people that I'm happy to consider my friends, all of which I care so deeply about. Sure, sometimes I do wish for that special someone to share my life with, but I'm fine where I am. It really goes to show that what you really need is in front of you the whole time. So in the end, I'm happy. Happy Valentine's Day, and thanks for watching. So really what I'm trying to say is I'm a bitch!